Hello. So today's video is just going to describe some couples that I've had over the last few months where I just question some of their decisions. And two of them happened, I think, the same weekend, and then another one was just later in that month. The one that I would say is the shortest is just the one night I was driving this couple from probably a bar or something, and the girl was kind of like laughing, obviously a little drunk. She's laughing at jokes that weren't funny or things that I didn't understand to be funny. But it was like maybe a 10-minute ride. But like towards the end of the ride, I just hear them, like I hear noises like, oh, sounds like they're kissing, but I didn't like turn around or try to figure it out. But the next light, it's like I look and yeah, they're making out, and it's just like they have to have their seatbelts off to be doing this. And so I just was like, should I tell them to stop? But they were pretty close to their house. I would say probably they were within 5 minutes. So I did not tell them to stop and put their seatbelts on. But it just made me like think, dude, what is it? Why this moment? Why couldn't you wait until you got home and we're more safe to be doing that? Who knows? But yeah, it was weird. It's the first time I've had that happen. And then the other two were a little bit more stories, because the first one was a couple I had picked up in the nightclub district of San Jose, and it was a guy and the girl sat behind me, and basically they had gone to a nightclub, and I guess the girl had talked in person to some guys and was sharing her Instagram with them, and they were married, and so the guy was like complaining about it, saying, would you give your information to somebody about, would you give your Instagram? And the girl was like, we were just talking about Bollywood films. It's just that I don't have anyone to talk to those things, who actually cares about those things. And the guy just kept asking for my opinion, and even I would redirect the conversation, trying to make it like less uncomfortable for me, because I don't want to get in the middle of all that. And he still was just like bringing it back to, well, what do you think about her doing this? And I would never give my information to a bunch of girls. It was opposite. And yeah, it was just like, leave me out of your debate, man. And then another one where it was just a girl, but I just wonder what their relationship is like. Happened when I picked somebody up, I believe in Fremont, and she probably was drunk, because like at the beginning of the ride, she was saying, oh, even though it says this address, can you drop me here? And no, I had asked her, is it in the same area? And she said yes. So basically, like, she got on the phone with what I guess was the boyfriend, and I was waiting the entire time to figure out, wait, so what is the address we're going to? And I just kept, following the address that Lyft gave in the meantime. But I was just listening to this conversation, trying to figure out when she was going to check with this person to find out the address, because it was my understanding that we were going to this person's place, her boyfriend's place, instead of her place, or her friend's place or something. And she would ask occasionally, and he's like, oh, I'm not sure. He would never answered what the address was. And in the end, it turns out that we were just going to the exact same address that was in the it was in the request. So I have no idea why, like if she was too drunk to figure it out, or he was too drunk, or I have no idea. But the part that's not really the part that makes it more notable. What makes it notable to me is the fact that she kept the guy on the phone, and she was like, oh, no, stay on the phone. And it was on speaker, and he was obviously not into having a conversation. He just seemed like he was not interested in talking to her at all. But every time he would try to get off the phone, she would be like, no, just stay on the phone, we need to talk, let me know. And then not let me know, just keep talking to me, don't hang up. And not only that, which I would be uncomfortable with it if that was that was my partner. And the other thing that I was just like, why are you doing this, is that she kept lying. When we were like 15 minutes away, she said we were 10 minutes away. When we were closer, she's like, oh, we're just around the corner. And then when we were like still 5 or so minutes away. She's like, oh, we're almost here. Come meet me. And I was like, dude, it was it's winter. This happened in the fall or winter. It was cold and nighttime, and I was just like, why would you lie to your boyfriend and make him come outside and wait for you when you know it's not true? What was she so uncomfortable in my car that she wanted to get out right away? Or I don't know, maybe she was trying to manipulate him and see if he would come outside. I have no idea. In the end, he came outside and met her as I dropped her off. So he had not come outside early, which is good because, again, it was a cold night. But yeah, it just made me question, like, what kind of relationship do they have? I imagine they were getting ready to have sex when she got there, and that's what kept him complying with her requests and stuff. But who knows? All of them, though, I was like, oh my gosh, these people, what is this relationship like? So that's my set of stories. Have a great day. Bye-bye.